It's raining outside, it's super gloomy and dark, so with today's video, I'm hoping to brighten up my mood and also hopefully brighten your mood with today's collaboration review between ColourPop and Disney's Mulan. I have the PR package right here. I got it in the mail last week. Although this is a very new collaboration and the movie is coming out, I believe, next week, I am very excited for this. I've loved Mulan the cartoon since I was a little kid. This has taken me back. I want to see the movie. I don't know how to watch a movie now that we can't go to the movie theaters, but hopefully movie theaters will stream it. Let me know below if you guys know of any ways that we can all watch Mulan. With this video, I'm also going to conduct a review of the whole entire collection, obviously a look, and of course a verdict at the end, Team Truth style as always. I also want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for subscribing. We are almost at 250,000 subscribers. That is amazing. Actually, we are almost at 225, but who's counting? And if you aren't subscribed already, please do so by joining our Team Truth fam, where we conduct honest, truthful, and open reviews. That said, I am ready for this ColourPop x Mulan collaboration collection. Let's jump right into it. So when I got this in the mail last week, I was super excited for this PR package because first of all, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's totally on theme. It's very much on brand. I love the whole black and red and gold color scheme. This is something that I gravitate towards. I actually had a really beautiful dress that I wanted to wear for today's video with a mandarin collar, but unfortunately, I cleaned out my closet just a few weeks ago and I gave it away. I don't have it, but it would be so cute if I did. Popping up a picture right here. Getting into the products though, in this collaboration collection, we have so much. First of all, we have a really cute card here. Collab like this doesn't come around every dynasty. We have the Mulan Palette, a fierce warm gold and red palette inspired by the legendary Mulan. With a mix of mattes, metallics, and foiled shadow finishes, create looks fit for a warrior. Yes. Why do I want to like chop something like doom? I don't know what's wrong with me. The packaging is gorgeous, both matte and shiny. Even the outer packaging is really cool. And the colors really speak to me. I feel like this is one of those palettes that's very wearable, very neutral, but it has so many beautiful foiled finishes in all the right colors. The golds, the champagne shades, the taupe shimmery shades, the reds, it's all there. Eyeshadow palette is $22, 15 shades. My phone just crashed? No, really, it just crashed for absolutely no reason. We also have a Luxe lip trio called Honor to Us All. We have the Hua Mulan Cream Luxe lipstick, a soft rosy pink. So this is a traditional lipstick that is $9 if you buy it separately. We also have a Luxe liquid lip, this beautiful red in Strong Chi, and a Luxe gloss in Phoenix, which is a peachy gold gloss. Each one of these items is $9. However, you can buy all three of them together in a lip bundle for $25. Next up, we have some pressed powder blushes, Matchmaker and Good Luck Charm, $12 each. And last but not least, we have a face and lip bundle consisting of this Jasmine Face Milk and this gold lip mask, $17. So I unfortunately forgot that there was a face product in this collection, so I already applied my foundation on. But generally speaking, I'm not a huge fan of Fourth Ray's skin products, Fourth Ray being ColourPop's skin care line. I haven't really found anything that is extraordinary or standout. I just feel like their products are okay. This does have a very subtle jasmine sort of scent, which is very pleasing to me. So I guess for those of you who like to moisturize before applying your foundation, this would be something to consider. I am not that person. I like to moisturize in the morning way before I apply all of my makeup, like at least 2 hours before. I've said this before in my videos, and that's because I am super duper oily and I need to make sure that all of my skincare has a chance to absorb before I apply my foundation. All of those fun details and facts aside, I am really ready to dive in and apply these eyeshadows to my face. You guys, it's been weird these last few days. Not really wearing makeup and not going out and just staying at home and not looking cute at all. I mean, totally doable because I'm used to operating from home, but I imagine that there are certain people who are really having a hard time with it. So what I like to do whenever I'm feeling a little too isolated is grab my phone and FaceTime my besties or my mom or my dad or my brother and sister. And actually, because of FaceTime and because of WhatsApp and because of that new house party app, I've been socializing more than before. My lids are primed. I used my Fenty Beauty primer as always and per usual because that is just the one that I like. Shoot, I forgot to do the trick where I apply one primer to one eye and the other one to the next. But you know what? I'm so excited about this collection. I have really high hopes. I really want it to work, so I want a sticky, good primer. Today we're just gonna have fun, okay? I am going to start off with a little fluffy brush. This one is Morphe M514. I'm gonna reach for this shade here called Brave. Here I am thinking there's a mirror. The shade Brave is really, really pretty because it has some gold flecks, so it's not just a flat matte. Today's look, I really want to go for a warrior princess. I want to go for strong, I want to go for fearless, and I want to go for bold. So with this eyeshadow, I'm concentrating all the color right here in this outer corner, this little triangle area, and pulling it out. If you notice, I also did my eyebrows just a little bit straighter. This one is particularly straight because this is my straighter brow. I really want to be inspired by the movie, and I want to use some elements from Mulan's makeup, or at least how I envision it in my head. This first shadow is really, really nice. I have a feeling this is probably going to be my favorite palette of all of ColourPop's palettes, just because I'm so drawn to the color scheme, and I feel like it's wearable enough for every day. I mean, don't quote me on it yet. Watch this video until the end. So far, this first color is just so flattering on my skin tone. This is the color that I'm always looking for a good transition, just something neutral that works well with my undertones. And I like the tiny flecks of gold. It just adds a little bit of interest. Also, if you notice, there's some warmer shades here on this side, but then the cooler counterparts are on this side of the palette. So these browns and beige shades are leaning a lot more towards cool rather than warm, whereas on this side, they're all a lot more warm. So I like that. There's variety in this palette. I take a bit more of that shade Brave and just run it right here. Gonna take something a little bit more precise, Morphe 507 brush. This looks like a painter's brush. Very, very precise, kind of stiff, but not super hard. Gonna dip into strength. I'm gonna start emphasizing my eye socket. So I'm applying this much higher than my fold being right here. Instead, I'm applying it directly above the fold. So when my eye is open, you could still see this line of color. Faking a wider lid space, because this is what we do in Asian makeup, but I don't always use this technique. Sometimes I like to play up my narrow lid. I'm gonna apply the same shade on a diagonal to this area here that I guess you would refer to as the outer wing. This is still the lid, but it's kind of reaching into the wing. So I'm pulling that out, and then I'm gonna blend with the previous brush. Easy. I don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok. You should, by the way, because TikTok content is what I've really been gravitating towards ever since my self-isolation. I don't know, something about this very shorthand type of content, easy, digestible, funny, not so serious type of content has really been helping me kind of, I don't know, get through my days. There's a lot of challenges on TikTok. There's a lot of dance challenges, which I'm so not good at because I hate dancing and I'm so terrible at it. But it forces me to step outside of myself, and it forces me to do something new and different, and with that also interact with other people who love doing it. So it's kind of like a challenge. It's keeping me young with my brother and sister, because TikTok is definitely a young man's sport, but not for long. I have a feeling that I will master it. All right, these eyes are starting to look a little ferocious. These eyeshadows so far are popping. I really like these mattes. Quality is really, really good. And now I'm ready for the next shade. I'm gonna pick up a little pencil brush. This one is from Makeup Geek. It's an old brush. I'm dipping into, ooh, let's go for this cooler brown called True. A lot of dust. With this shade, I think I'm gonna keep my eye open, and I'm gonna start adding this darkness and this depth right here into this corner. You see what I'm doing? Just sort of shading and darkening like that. And of course we gotta connect. This outer corner work sometimes is so tedious. I'm gonna blend that a bit with the previous brush like that, and also with the previous brush. Ooh, that's looking really, really cute. Girl! I'm gonna take a bit more of that cooler brown shade and just continue along the path of my eye socket. No more than that. I'm gonna stop stop myself right there. Stop. Sometimes I go overboard, you guys. Sometimes I like how something feels and I literally just need to tell myself to stop. Like, it's good already, it's blended, don't do any more. Adding that same technique to my other eye. I love working on this eye so much more than on my other eye. I guess because I'm right-handed, just always turns out so much better and so much cleaner. I'm gonna add a pinch more darkness right here just because I did the same thing on the other eye. But of course I blended it better on the other eye, so here I am playing that matching game again. Cute. This eyeshadow is the most pigmented of them all so far. So because of its pigment, there's a little bit of fallout. Fierce. Okay guys, I'm ready for the red. There's two reds here. I'm gonna swatch them both first. Ooh, honey. This here is Loyal. This here is Undefeated. Both seem pretty great to me. I think because the Loyal has just a little bit more of a golden undertone and it's less wine, it's more brick. I'm gonna go for the Loyal. Straight across with the finger. Wow, that is ridiculously pretty and I am pleased. Woo! The gold flecks in this eyeshadow are absolutely mesmerizing. It's just such a nice balance between the brick and the gold. There is some fallout. Quickly whisking that away before it gets a chance to stick onto my foundation here. I'm gonna take a tiny little brush. This one is a detailing brush from Motives, and I'm gonna go for the gold. Be Swift. Ooh, this feels very, very jelly-like. I'm gonna apply that right into my inner corner just to give it a bit of that gildedness. Needed that. Oh man, this is looking so great. I'm gonna wipe off the same brush just because it's so tiny and so precise. I'm gonna reach for Undefeated, the second red here. This one's more of a metallic finish rather than a foiled finish. I think it will be perfect for this area right here, right before this dark outer corner, just to kind of complete the gradient and add a little bit more pop. The shadow is also really easy to apply because it has that jelly sort of formulation and it blends so easily with all the other shadows, and it has really good glide, which tells me that there's some emollients involved. Remember that word. Ton of fallout with that one. But this brush picks it up like a magnet, so that's good. Now for the brow bone, I think I want to keep it kind of matte, so I'm going to go for this shade called Fighter. This looks like a nice peachy creamy shade. It's great for the brow bone. Perfect. It kind of just brought everything together. It's not too light, but it definitely does a great job of cleaning up. I'm going to go back in with Brave, which is the very first shade that I applied, and just blend out right here and also right here. I'm gonna go back in with Strength, add that in right above the red, just sealing and completing everything, making sure it's blended and that nothing is too harsh. Pretty. One more thing I want to do is pick up that Undefeated metallic ruby shade and just push that along the inner portion of my lower lash line. And I'm also just following the natural curve of my lower lash line and turning downwards along my tear ducts, beating off that fallout once more. Because man, there's a lot of fallout with these shades. And then I'm just gonna take that first brush that we used for the very first shade and I'm gonna buff out this lower lash line very gently. I'm loving it. One final thing I'm gonna do is dip into the black. This one is called Defiant. It's really gorgeous. I'm gonna swatch it. Oh my god. Is this ColourPop? Why does it keep going? That is massively impressive. Honestly felt like ink. And look, it didn't even stain my finger. That is a really impressive black. Let's see how it applies. That is truly glorious, you guys. Truly. ColourPop, did you change your formula or what? This is super duper luxy feeling. Applying this as a liner just to meet with that corner, and I love that choice. Thank God I did that. Also gonna add a bit of that right here. This black shadow has some silvery sparks. They're not really sticking, but I'm not mad at it because this black is so good that I'm not even gonna complain. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just line and pull out and dust off the fallout. Oh, super duper impressed, you guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swatch the rest of these shades just because I'm really curious. Here comes that black again. Wow. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm really impressed with those swatches. Every single shade that I swatched applied really, really great. They look incredible. I don't even want to remove them. That's the first time I've ever said that about swatches. They actually swatch very similarly to the Tati Beauty palette. And I would say the colors are also kind of very similar. So if you already have the Tati Beauty palette, you can compare and contrast. Anyways, I'm ready for the lips. Let's swatch this Mulan lip cream. Beautiful, stunning satin shade. If you guys follow me on my Insta stories, then you know that when this PR package was sent to me, this lipstick did not have a wand inside of the cap. So I actually removed the cap from the gloss and, well, I placed it here because I really wanted to swatch that red. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip the end of a brush into this gloss. This is the color that I was least impressed by, or I guess least interested in, so I don't mind taking the wand from the gloss and putting it inside the lipstick. Although, damn it, this gloss is really pretty. Let's swatch the lip balm. Kind of similar actually, but a little bit more opaque. All have that jasmine scent that I quite like. Let's swatch this red. This red off the bat doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick, rather it feels like ColourPop's blotted lip formula. And I know of the blotted lip formula because of the review that I did of ColourPop's Sailor Moon collaboration. That was the first time I've seen that formulation. I wasn't impressed at first, but I actually ended up really liking it after I saw the way that it applied and wore on the lips. I'm not turned off. Let's remove all of this eyeshadow swatches from my arms. All right, let's go for this Strong Chi Luxe Liquid Lip. So what I'm gonna do at first is apply the color to the center of my lip, not touching the borders. And I'm going to very softly and very gently add the color, or rather spread the color, to the lip line, or in my case past it, because I really don't know where my lip line ends and begins. Then I'm gonna use a clean brush, like a pencil brush, and blend out the borders. I really want the lip line to look diffused and blotted, but I want the shape of the mouth to be precise. So the fact that I had my lips lined with a neutral color before this actually kind of helped me. The bottom is almost done. I'm gonna continue pressing my lips together in the center. I want the color to be concentrated in the center, and then I'm gonna blot away and diffuse the lip line. I think I went a little overboard on the top lip. It's looking just a little too blotted. I'm gonna add a pinch more color and just press it in like that. I'm also gonna take my foundation brush and just gently go over the borders. Cute. We are almost there. Next up, we have blush. Both of these look really nice. I'm gonna go for Matchmaker first. Just a slightly lighter shade. Lovely, but a little too pale for me, so I'm gonna pick up a bit of Good Luck Charm and add that right underneath. Now, for the moment of truth. I'm gonna use a little bit of this Essence Cosmetics Super Precise Eyeliner, and I'm just gonna add this little tiny inner corner wing, just emphasizing my tear duct. Nothing too crazy. Also gonna add a tiny line of liner just on the top. I'm not winging that out. I'm just keeping it very small. I'm only doing that because I will be applying my falsies. For my lashes, I'm gonna use this PIXI Lash Booster Mascara, which I think is really nice, and it's also waterproof, so it's perfect for me. False lashes time. Iconic Luxe is what I used in my previous video. Iconic Luxe is what I'm gonna use in today's video. I like these Iconic Luxe, but they're a little too difficult to apply. I'm gonna need to re-emphasize my top lash line just to make sure everything is nice and straight. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, honey. I'm gonna add some highlighter. This is Milani Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder in Day Glow. Ooh. Who is this girl I see? That's it. That's all you're gonna get from me today. This is the final look, you guys. I am so pleased with the outcome, and moreover, I'm really pleased with these products. I would say this is definitely most probably my favorite collection from ColourPop thus far. Definitely my favorite collaboration with something like a motion picture or a character. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I thought this eyeshadow palette was absolutely outstanding. For $22, you can't ask for more. 15 shades that all apply gorgeously and beautifully and perfectly and professionally. This is really high level stuff, you guys. So if you can get your hands on this $22 palette, I suggest you get your hands on it like yesterday. This is awesome. I am super excited. Moreover, I really like everything else that I've tried. I like this blotted lip. lip. I think it's something different and unique. The fact that I was able to create the stained lip kind of look is, I don't know, it's outside of the box. And during this time, playing outside of the box while staying indoors is what's really helping me keep sane. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. You've made it to the end. I hope you do click on that button to subscribe if you aren't already, and check out some of my other reviews and other videos right here. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.